This is one of our favorite family meals. Everyone always looks forward to this because they can make their own rolls. And it's easy on me because they make their own rolls. I really just have to prep all the ingredients. So let me show you what we're going to use here. I like to use some green onion, and I'll just slice that lengthwise. It fits really nice in the rolls that way. And I like to put those in water to kind of keep them fresh and crisp. And then, of course, basil leaves. These are basil rolls. And so I'm just using some purple basil from the garden along with some Thai Siam Queen basil, which is one of my favorite basils. It's a very strong licorice flavor, and you can get that at your Asian market if you like. But you can just use any basil. If you have some basil growing in your garden, that would be great. And I'm also using some fresh lettuce from the garden. I like to cut the ribs out because I'm putting them in the rolls, and I'm going to have some other crunchy things going on in the roll anyway, like the carrots. And these are multicolored carrots. I think it's fun to use a lot of different colors for the carrots. And I'm just using my julienne vegetable peeler to kind of cut those in strands to make them easy to put in the rolls. And then the cucumber, I'm just going to take some strands off the outside and throw the seeds away. You can get these rice noodles at your Asian market, and if you haven't been to your local Asian market, it's always fun to stop by and take a look in there and see what kind of different things you can get. I'll leave a link to a video I did where my son and I visited the Asian market. Well, these noodles are very easy. You can just put them in warm water. It just takes about 5 minutes for them to absorb the water, and they're soft enough to where you can drain them. And don't rinse them. Just go ahead and cut them with your scissors. They'll be real gummy if you rinse them, so don't rinse them. And that'll be something that we can use there. Now I'm going to go ahead and make some sauce. I'm going to make a spicy vinegar peanut sauce. And so I'm using some of my Thai sweet chili sauce that I make and some rice vinegar. And I'm just going to reduce this for about 10 minutes. I'm using my homemade sweet Thai chili sauce. If you buy yours, it's going to be probably pretty thick. They put some thickeners in there, so you might want to thin it out a little bit with maybe a little bit more vinegar. You'll have to just kind of adjust it to your liking as far as the consistency as you make the sauce, okay? It's really easy to make. So we'll go ahead and put some creamy, all-natural peanut butter in here and give it a good stir. It'll come together. So we'll add a little bit of lime juice, and then go ahead and stir that in and give it a taste. And you'll want to kind of test for the acidity in it. Is it too strong with the vinegar at this point or not? We just want to make it creamy for dipping, so you can add water or a little more vinegar, okay? And it'll all come together nicely, and it'll be perfect for dipping your Thai basil rolls. I also use the Thai sweet chili sauce for dipping. My youngest son likes to use that for his rolls. So this is basically how it looks when it all comes together. I have my noodles. I have a rotisserie chicken that I pulled the meat off the bones. That's my son and husband, they just devour that. And then I have, of course, the basil and cucumber, and I had some leftover carrot there, and a little more green onion, and of course the carrots and lettuce and the sauces. Now we get to make the wraps for the rolls, and this is just some warm water. You don't want it too hot. It's harder to work with if your water is too hot. So get each wrapper, and you'll just kind of dip it in the water, gently dip it. This is actually my son doing it. I let them all do it themselves, and then just put it on your plate. And I just let them make it their own, however they want to do it. And that's probably the most fun part about this being a family dinner, is everyone kind of gets to make theirs the way they like it. I do have one rule for the youngest one. He's got to put something green in it. So he goes straight for the meat, the rice noodles, and basil. And then he eats his cucumber on the side. So, and then this one's mine, and I like to use a little bit of shrimp in mine. And my youngest son's allergic to shrimp, so I kind of do mine separately. But when you put together your rolls, put your leaves down first, and it'll make it really pretty when you roll it up. So you'll just want to pull your rice paper over halfway and then pull in the sides, and then go ahead and finish rolling it up. And you see how translucent the rice paper is? It turns out real pretty. Now this paper, if you've not ever had it, it's very gummy and kind of rubbery, but it's a very nice texture. We all like it. So I hope you can give this recipe a try. Thanks so much for watching. Have a beautiful day.